For a long time, I've had this kind of love-hate relationship with JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, where I can't tell if JoJo's a poorly written joke with overdramatic, tasteless jokes where they just switch their fighting system every chapter, come on fans, stay strong, or if it's an intricate masterpiece that just thrives on chaos. And I actually didn't even like JoJo at all when I first watched it. It was only after a couple of weeks after I finished JoJo Part 5 that I realized, I don't think I should have watched JoJo seriously. And when I switched the genre of JoJo from action to comedy, I realized how hilarious it actually is. So what am I trying to get at? Well, I watched JoJo Part 6 and I loved it. It had a whole new prison setting, Stans had even more obnoxiously random abilities as usual, and a banger ending. Jolene was a charming and fun character, Father Pucci was a cool villain, and Anastasia was a woman? So it's clear that JoJo Part 6 was a masterpiece, deserving to be the season that ends the JoJo sagas. Huh? What the fuck do you mean there's a Part 7? What? Araki just released Part 9? What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Well, I suppose the story can still continue in the new universe with Emporio. What the fuck? It's not even in that universe? That's it, something's wrong here, and I'm gonna be the first one to say it. There's changing your entire fighting system to have more diverse battles, and then there's just changing the entire fucking dimension of the story. I've been informed that JoJo Part 7 won't have any of the existing characters or settings. The only link Part 7 has to the previous parts will be the stance and alt dimension rewritten bullshit piece of shit characters that aren't even the same fucking person. So here's the deal, dear YouTube viewer. This is why I think it's a stupid idea to go Final Fantasy on JoJo. Firstly, there's always been a clear red thread going through the JoJo series, which is the JoJo bloodline. We see the story go from Jonathan to his grandchild Joseph and to his grandchild Jotaro, to Joseph's son Josuke, to Dio's child, but Dio was using Jonathan's stolen body to create that child. He probably did it on the off time he had when he wasn't busy having extreme homosex with Pucci. To finally Jotaro's daughter Jolene. That's the main JoJos from part 1 to 6. So you might be asking yourself, well, the JoJos are in part 7 too, but that's wrong. That's a different JoJo lineage. It's still JoJo, just another JoJo. What's wrong with this is that Araki essentially took this red thread that he's been weaving a story with through the last 6 parts and finally ended it, like how you usually end a story. That's why it's so fucked up when they suddenly pick up a new similar red thread, but all the same, not the same red thread, and pretends like nothing happened. It breaks the continuity of the JoJo bloodline and just shows that JoJo Part 1 through 6 is an entirely different universe from JoJo Part 7 to 9. It's not the same, so why didn't they just call this a JoJo spin-off? Cash, cash, cash. Monopolize JoJo, Wolf of JoJo Street, literally money game. Okay, the second problem I have with JoJo Part 7 is a bit more petty, but I need to get this out of my system now that I can. Why the fuck doesn't anyone else care about JoJo changing its entire plot? I haven't seen a single person trash talk Part 7, and to be honest, a lot of people say that Part 7 is the best part. It pisses me off that everyone is treating Part 7 like it's not a rip-off reskin of the original JoJo. It's like if you built up a story for a long time, finally to give the main characters a happy ending, then suddenly rip that away from the... Lastly, I just want to make a point that maybe JoJo Part 7 is the wrong way to categorize it. It's more of an Act 2 Part 1 than a Part 7, and I will always think of it like that. Until I watch it, of course, cause all the information I've been given is second hand, and I don't really have an idea how I will feel about JoJo Part 7 until I actually watch it. I've literally been talking out of my ass this whole time, but that won't stop me from going ape mode on every Part 7 standing JoJo reading Steel Ball Lover, alright? And if you think Act 2 Part 1 sounds long, then check out Attack on Titan. It's basically the best anime in the world, and they have this bullshit. So in conclusion, JoJo's great. I love it. And I'm honestly more disappointed than mad at how the direction of JoJo is going. But JoJo still has a strong message about family and that you can be hot whether you're a hunk or a twink, and that's why it'll always be an S-tier anime worthy of a Gucci collab. Truly JoJo, you're awesome. Thank you. But before I end this video, I also want to apologize for being away so long. Studies have been tough and I haven't had as much time to dedicate to hobbies as in the past. I'm hoping that I'll be able to have a more steady upload from now, but we'll see. In the meantime, you should throw yourself in front of the truck that is my subscribe button, and you'll be transported to a whole new world of good content that you can have fun with. Alright, bye bye!